Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on this Trophy Mondiale, and we are here with one of the super accordionists in this planet. His name is Vladimir Blagojevic. Hello, Vladimir. You hear me?
Hi Frederic,
Yeah.
how are you? Ça va bien?
Ça va
Everything
bien?
okay?
Yeah, thank you. I'm very good. And nice to see you. I didn't see you since a long time. Unfortunately, on this planet, accordion, we are sometimes far away one to the other. Especially with COVID, we didn't have the chance, of course, to see each other. So please speak about
Yes.
you. Speak about you, your studies. Where did you begin accordion and with who? Which is very interesting for all the candidates who are looking at us.
Well, it's let's make the long story short. I will try to be a bit shorter. So I come from Serbia. I'm a teacher of accordion at the Music Academy in Kragujevac, and also at the Music Academy at East Sarajevo in Bosnia and Herzegovina. I studied accordion here in Serbia with Professor Slobodan Stanic, Vojin Vasovic, and Radomir Tomic, the famous names of the Balkan or Serbian school of accordion, which were and are actually very famous regarding a lot of important names in the accordion world today, with a lot of winners of the international competitions. Afterward, I went to beautiful Switzerland, one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and studied the accordion with one of the greatest artists, under my opinion, of course, of the accordion, Mr. Teodoro Angelotti.
Yeah.
And eventually came back and made one of my dreams true, to work on the place where I was good pupil, good student, and together today as colleagues with my ex-teachers. So it is kind of yeah, nice thing
Yeah.
today. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
we will listen now one of your video from this period. I think
Mhm.
there's not the date of this video. It's one very famous piece, like Campanella. We will begin soft, and after we will trust everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So when
the,
was
the
when was
video is
that?
from,
When?
I think it's about 13 years ago. So it's at the end of my studies with Angelotti, actually, not before. When
Okay.
I was about 20 something, yeah.
Okay. So
So
let's
enjoy.
listen Vladimir Blagojevic at 20 something on La Campanella.
Okay. Thank you.
Yepa, Vladimir Blagojevic. It was yesterday, genial. So I think you shared that Facebook live show on your profile because at that moment all the names on this chat finished by each.
No,
Yeah.
really. Okay,
It's
nice,
great. It's
nice.
great. It's genial with very nice comment from people from each. That's great.
Okay, great,
Bef-
great, great.
Before
I
we
didn't
continue
notice it.
that interview and your superb music, I would like to share an anecdote about you. First of
Okay,
all,
nice.
first
It's
of
a
all,
surprise.
when you spoke about your competition and your teachers, I want to say that you are the first one from Serbia and the first one from a long series of international winners. We had a lot
Okay.
from these teachers, but you were the first one. And for me, it was like electroshock. I remember I was on your jury in Castelfidardo. Must be in the years 2000,
1855, so something like that.
1955. And it was my
It's good
first
it is not
time
1855. So, yes,
before Jesus Christ, of course.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
it
yes.
was one of my first experience in biggest international competition as a jury member. So Castelfidardo, it's something. And I remember I had a student on this category, the biggest category where you were competing. And you played something like botanic play from Lundqvist at that time.
But Torbjörn Lundqvist, yes,
Something that
Danish composer,
normally we
yes.
give to the childs or the middle level. But you were on the highest category with fantastic program, but you included that. You included that. And I was crying. I remember I was like and I gave you some
Thank you.
points, I think the maximum points, and I gave you 2 points more than my students. We can say the name. My student at that time was Vincent Perani, who finished second because of my
Yes,
points
yes.
at zero something. And I remember that just close to me was one of the biggest name in this accordions world from Russia, so everybody knows who, but I will not say the name. And he look at my point and say, Frederick, you are totally crazy.
But eventually, yes,
That's
it
funny.
turned out that you wasn't crazy actually. Regarding to him also, I think that it was 2 years after that when I won also the concertisti, no?
Yeah,
Yes, yes. And those days, I think that he gave me the points together with his student those days. But we will not say the name. Okay,
no,
great.
but everybody knows.
Great.
No, but this was great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me that you remember those days. I think that that was really a great time for all of accordionists. We were in the kind of expansion in a great crescendo in the whole music world. I mean, there was at the beginning there was not so many accordionists, but those 90s in the 20th
Yeah,
century, of course, were the time where it became kind of famous in all European countries. So, yes, I'm glad
yeah,
that we were part
exactly.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But look, just a few years before that time in Klingenthal competition, I mean, if you were something like after all the Russian in France, for example, if we were after all the Russians that was first, second, third, one Polish, two Polish, Russia. So it
Yes.
was something at that time, yeah. And after it exploded.
Yes.
So let's go back to you and okay, you gave us something like easy listening music at the beginning, just to begin soft. But now, present me please this project of lines and circle, which is not the same.
I actually eventually, when I went to study to Switzerland, I started to deal and to involve myself in a contemporary stuff, contemporary classical music, and I started to, let's say, enjoy the original music in the terms to with the collaboration with the composers, but the professional composers, not the kind of composers which writes just for accordion on accordion is who is a composer, but really with the people who are writing and composing for the festivals, for the orchestras, for the ensembles. And this kind of music is actually something completely different, which are the people from the accordion world are not so much used of. I don't say it's good or bad. I just say that we accordionists are mostly not used to hear this kind of music. So this piece is just one of the many pieces that I premiered. In the meantime, it's almost 100 new pieces that I premiered as a soloist or chamber musician or as a musician in the orchestra, which I humbly think that it's a kind of really good contribution for our instrument. So this piece is of one of the most famous Serbian composers of the younger generation, professor at the Belgrade Academy, Branka Popovic, and the recording is from the radio studio in Belgrade, national television and radio broadcast, with one of my ensembles for the new music, which is called Studio 6, based in Belgrade, but the people are from the whole region, and we also have guest musicians from the different countries. I'm not quite sure about the constellation in this piece, but it's very interesting. There is accordion, trumpet, harp, block flute, and piano, etc., etc. Oboe, I think, also. So it's kind of interesting new stuff for the
Okay.
people. So let's see who's going to enjoy it.
And it's funny that you were speaking about the real composers, not this accordionists who compose for accordion, because tomorrow morning we have this category of accordionists who compose for accordion.
Great. No. I'm just saying
Joke.
that the people are used to hear this kind of music, and this is something completely different.
Yeah. No, it
Nothing
was
else.
joke. You know me, no? Okay, let's listen. This group Studio 6 and Lines and Circle from Branka Popovic.
Mhm.
And that's it, my friend. And you know what? We didn't lost.
Yes, please.
You didn't lost nobody on the chat. Yes, man.
Wow, great,
Yeah,
great.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So it seems to be interesting for the people, yeah.
yeah. Just the internet connection in one moment just fall down on the red. But I think it's not because of you. So, uh, so the next project you sent to us, it's even more crazy, because you will see. But can you present it, please? It's 2K plus pre-art soloists.
Uh, yes, it's pre-art soloist ensemble from the Zurich, Switzerland, with a very professional performance in different instrumentarium. The piece is from Vinko Globokar. It's one of the biggest name of the avant-garde, European avant-garde, and we are really honored that this big name. I mean, you're from France, you for sure know about Pierre Boulez or Olivier Messiaen or so. Vinko Globokar is a pupil of Messiaen and Boulez and all the important names of the avant-garde, and the piece is really absolutely crazy, which he wrote and dedicated to this ensemble. So this was also not this video, but we premiered this piece, and that was really a great honor for us. I mean, it's completely crazy. His music is also completely crazy, with a lot of effects, with a lot of talking, screaming, punching,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything. I mean, it's kind of performance. It's not just music. Yes.
Yeah. And
So
when you send to me,
let's.
yeah, let's see. And when you send to me the link, you ask me, you will choose when you want, you will choose. But it was impossible for me to choose which part. So, okay, I choose some parts, but I wanted to see that and that and that. Link was 13 minutes. But okay, I selected something. Let's see. It's
Yeah.
enough
Okay.
interesting. Let's go. So, it's 2K
Okay.
pre-art
Enjoy.
soloist. That was something, my friend. That's something crazy. So, can you
Yes,
speak?
kick and rush, as you see.
Yeah, exactly. So,
There is a term in English language for a football, kick and rush. So that was kind of that. Let's do the maximum what our instruments can do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
But
I mean,
but I don't know your relation with this not new composer, these composers that discovers the accordion, but in general, they don't know the accordion. And thank goodness that the accordion is on the conservatory for many things,
yes, yes, yes.
because then we have relation with these composers, other musicians, and accordion. And this is great. But all the time they discover the accordion, this classical accordion, they really love in general.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's really important to make as such connection, as much as connection as possible, just in order to them to show the beauty of our instrument, and in that term to use their capacity at its full. I mean, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, and
totally.
on those way, just to integrate an accordion as an equal part of the musical world. Yeah, that's the most important issue for all of us. No,
Yes, yes, yes,
I
of course,
think.
of course. But sometimes, I'm sure you have some great experience too, but sometimes you have some experiences that this accordion is included on the symphonic orchestra for, I remember one Cavana composer, like the other you mentioned before, and it was the accordion near all the something enormous, so you have the head like that, and
Yes,
and
yes,
sometimes you
yes,
have
yes.
to wait something like 134 bars alone. With one bar, it's 1.64. The other one is 3 on 400, and I don't know. And at the end, you don't play. And the composer at the end comments,
Or or
"Congratulations,
or
it was fantastic." So what?
or the people can just cannot hear you for those 2 bars that you play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
anyway,
yes.
so
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you.
because this Facebook live show is okay, it's for the accordion as well, but it's very focused also for the young generation of accordionists. Could you, because of what you did, you were one of the contestants who win this international competition, which is one step in your career, of
Yes,
course.
yes.
And after that, what could you
It was a
say?
great thing.
What could you say to this young generation about what to do? What is one of the way, or just share your experience to be from there to what you are now?
Yes, I just think that's the most important thing is for all of them to push their limits, to go to the edge and go to the maximum of that what they want and that what they need to achieve. No matter what kind of music, what kind of direction, is it variety, is it folklore music, is it classical music, old baroque music, contemporary music, classical contemporary music, or crazy stuff that you just hear, it really doesn't matter. It's of course it's matter regarding to the character of each person or each musician, but it's important for the young people to explore their limits and go to the maximum. If they are kind of half, okay, I'm going to practice, I'm going to enjoy music, and the rest of the day I don't know, do something else or something. Then yeah, the world is full of average people. I need to say that, but it's important just to go to the maximum in
It's the
order
time to say
to
it. It's the
put your
time.
name. Yeah,
It's the time
yeah,
to say it now, because
yes,
there are so many young candidates
yes,
there, and they sometimes
yes,
expect, and after they're disappointed. But no, there's no place for half people on this world.
yes. And I just
Right.
really need to say, I those days since we met when I was very young, and then I went to the various competitions. I won this Trofeo Mondial 2 times, Cop Mondial, Castelfidardo, Klingenthal, etc., etc. Really, I was the winner. But on each win, I had about 20 defeats, you know? So
Mm.
it's really important for those young people to know. I mean, you won Trofeo Mondial, but you were second, third, fifth, sixth, 20th on the some other composition. Don't lose faith. Just push forward and live your dream, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right, you're right. And of course, what we speak about now, it was only focused on the people who want to participate to the Trophée Mondial and to win. Because when I said that
Yes, yes, yes.
there is no place for half people, of course, no. Well, I mean, everybody do what he wants with accordion and enjoy in variety, as you say, in classical. But important is, if you want to participate in the competition, you need to do your maximum, because there's no place for half people. And this is Very good message from you. Thank you. So, can you present the last, still with this group, Fantastic Studio 6, can you present the last composition you sent to us, which is Trik Oma Dazas Ashu? Thanks for the title.
Yes, it's really crazy title. It means three komada za Sašu I Vladu, which means, translated to English, three pieces for Sasha and Vlada. Vlada is Vladimir. But it's tricky. The composer is really fantastic, crazy woman. So she just cut the words in the way she wanted. Yeah.
Okay. Just for us to not understand.
Yes. It's very interesting music regarding it helps on kind of film music and the kind of folklore tradition, and it's duo with viola and accordion. It's really traditional music, and I think that the people are going to enjoy it. So it's nothing kind of the stuff they heard for the last and the other piece before. I think it's really beautiful music, and we have a great collaboration with Dragana Jovanovic, who wrote us those three pieces, and she wrote also several pieces for us. She wrote also one solo accordion piece for me, and next year I'm going to premiere another solo piece from her. So that's very important thing, that we just expand also literature for our instrument. So enjoy.
I agree, and I don't repeat the title, but we listen to the music.
Okay, three pieces. I mean, two pieces today, I think. Yeah.
stop. Okay, super.
Oh.
I don't know. Superb. And
Okay.
before we continue, I want to say hello to the jury member who are a part of the jury member, like you, who are on the chat. I saw Hohner Blagojevic from Lithuania, Graham Lowry from UK, and
Greetings.
Darko Pillar, who commented something like with the eye like that, just because he's also a violinist. He won the category world music and chamber music, and he's a jury on chamber music and world music, and he's a gypsy total. And you know the gypsies they play. You know the gypsy. You are not far away from that. And he's there. Hello to everybody, and hello, Madame Froissart, of course. So we arrive at the end of this interview. It was such a pleasure to see you again. And
for me, it was a great pleasure. Thank you very much.
I hope that
Frederick.
we will keep in contact for this collaboration of international competition, because I'm sure that you will understand what I will say. If we, you and me, if we didn't have that at that time before, perhaps we wouldn't have met so many people around that help us.
Of course.
And perhaps we wouldn't have that level that help us to take some places there and to again meet people, because finally music is that for.
Of course, the competitions are very, very, very important regarding this issue. I mean, it's really important to meet the different people from different countries, and it's a huge step to the next level, of course. So it can help really, really a lot, and for each young people, it's good to make a competition.
Of course. So now, because we are on the other part of the barrier, we need to continue that process to help this young generation, and I'm sure you will follow us. Bravo. I will contact you for that.
Thank you very much, Frederick, for the invitation for this interview, and thank you very much. It's going to be a pleasure and honor for me to be a member of the international jury. I'm not going to say which category, but let's say it's a very important one. So
you understood that we don't say. That's great until the end. Okay, so I let you go. I let you go out from Zoom, and see you very soon on the jury. Bye bye.
Greetings to all accordion lovers. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So such a nice to see that phenomenal accordionist, and so sympathetic, and whatever. Well, okay, you see. So now you know that we have sponsors, and every day we have on the Facebook Live show we have one moment that dedicated to one of the sponsors, because these sponsors are so useful for us. They help us to give the money for the candidate, which is very, very important. And tonight we have this lovely Teresa who speaks and presents this new accordion. I will show you, because now she just shows a jig bag, but this accordion that exists on that version and on that version, you see, they are very light, and it's typically for a child. And as you see, the keyboards have that shape just to avoid the problem of the tendons for the wrist. So let's go. I just have one small manipulation to do with video, and I hope it will be great like that. In general, it works. 1 second. You know, it's live, so no, I think it doesn't want. So we'll do something else. I don't take risk if I do that. Yep, it works.
Hello, good evening. So we talked about the new accordion, the new XS accordion already, and now I would like to show you how the new case or the new gig bag works. So you see, we have two options actually how to carry it. You can just put it around like a bag, or you can use it as a backpack. Just attach this one and change it very easily to a backpack. Then we'll open it. I'll show you how to put the instrument in here. Very easily, just like that. It has 2 feet on the bottom side, and you can also just put the straps in this separate case, and you can also add a book in here or sheet music. In this case, with every Hohner XS accordion, you will get one of the quick start guides from Matthias Matzke. I'll put it in here as well, and we'll close it just as simple. I like to carry it this way, but thank you.
It was this absolutely adorable Theresia Meger, and now no, she has no name because she just married, and she's a product manager of Hohner, and as you see, she has the same small dog of me. Nice. So we are now at the point that we will show you the result of the category in Trophée Mondiale Junior Variete, and of course, like all the time, I need my vice president Raymond Bordel, who is there with us. And Raymond, how are you since 10 minutes ago?
Well, lots happened in 10 minutes, of course. Yeah, no, we're busy, aren't we? But we're having a good time. And we got another result for you this evening. And as you rightly said, it was the junior variety of the Trophée Mondiale. So congratulations to all our contestants, but equally our thanks as always to our esteemed international jury for this category. And I'll quickly run through them so everybody gets their little minute of glory as well, because they do work so hard. We had from Albania, Elton Bala. We had from India, Ravi Ben. We had from China, Wee Bijun. We had from Brazil, Douglas Borsati. We had from France, Nathalie Bouchex. We had from the United Kingdom, Andy Coles. We had from Turkey, Aziz Ali Alaguta.
Bravo.
We had from France, Elsa Goody. We had from Chile, Ignacio Hernandez. We had from Ireland, Jerry Kelly. We had from the United Kingdom, Graham Laurie. We had from Bulgaria, Angel Marino. We had from Japan, Tomomi Ota. We had from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Zoran Rakic. We had from Cyprus, Daniel Sabatonov. We had from Macedonia, Bobby Spasenkovsky. And finally, from South Africa, we had Sergio Sampo. So my sincere thanks, CMA's thanks to all our jury members, not just these, but all our jury members for their continued hard work throughout the festival.
And speaking about jury member, we need to say hello to the one who just arrived on the chat now. There is Peter Vacek from Czech Republic, Jerry Kelly from Highland, and we have the winner of the category Adult Confirmé, which is from Israel, I think, Victor Aryutkin. Well, all of them, hello, and thanks to be there and to be a real active part of the CMA. So, my friend, now the program. Ta-da.
Excellent. So we had our 16 contestants in this category. And as per usual, we'll show you the results up to and including 6th place.
I press the right button. Now you can discover your place. We will not say, but everything will be absolutely after this Facebook live show on the Facebook page of Trophée Mondiale. All the results, all the YouTube links of the candidates, and the jury list, of course, of the jury member on the Trophée Mondiale Facebook page immediately after. And
so, as you showed, we had 23 points exactly. 23.00 was what was needed to get 6th place. Please note, we then didn't have a 5th. We moved up to equal 4th places. 2 people, equal marks, with 23.01. That's 100th of a mark more. And so we had from Moldova, Lev Solomonovic, and we also had from Italy, Gianmarco Arcini. Congratulations to those that took equal 4th place.
yeah, and congratulations to you for the Solomonovic. I didn't expect that you pronounce it from the beginning to the end.
I had nothing else to do today, so I've been practicing all day. If you believe that, you'll believe anything.
If people knew what we did today, the work we do is absolutely impressive. So let's go to the 3rd place now, of course, of this category, Junior Variety, who begin to win money. We must say that.
They begin to win money, and congratulations to our 3 prize winners in this category. In 3rd place, they came from Serbia. Congratulations to Danilo Jovanovic.
Yes, and we will listen his program. I don't see it now, but I cannot touch. Yes, sorry. Dejan Kostic, Dejanova Etida, Joao Frade, Coco Mazurka, and Grigoras Dicinu, Ora Martisoroliu. One small anecdote regarding that candidate, because I think we should mention it because the people need to know what we do on the CMA for the candidate. Yesterday night, I was coming back from Switzerland very late, and I received a message from one jury member who was checking the scores, the points, and she said to me, Fred, we have problem with this YouTube link. Okay, what's the problem? The candidate take it out, so we cannot upload. Okay.
He took it out. It was there on Monday when it was circulated to the jury. In fact, one jury member actually marked it. I only found this out today. Actually marked it on the link that was up on Monday. So he then came to me querying, why do we have a different link today?
Okay, so anyway,
it was there.
For any reason, and by mistake, because it was not the first mistake of this candidate, because that one already sent to us a video. I remember I asked him if I can show it for the final. I would like to make, that something funny about all the catastrophe we had. I would dream, but I think he didn't understand me. And first, he didn't upload the right video. He sent to you a video where he's playing and make very big mistakes and make bam, bam, and he sends that to the jury member. And one of the person who helped us to check all the videos from Ukraine, I think it's Kravchuk Vasil, sent to me the moment on video on Messenger. I say, Fred, I think there is a mistake on that video. Thank goodness we checked the video. Then he changed the video, he sent to you, and at the last moment we didn't have. And when I say that to you, you say to me, Fred, I'm sorry, we can do everything for the candidate, but now it was 10 or 11, something like that by night, and you received already all the jury points, the marks from everybody except one or two jury members. And I phoned Negle Barkevich, which is with us, and she knows the story and I say, please, I know you know the candidate, contact the candidate. He received an email, he never replied, and he's out of the competition. He said, how is possible? Okay, we spoke, and finally we decided together with Anna that we will send again by night the link to all jury members who already made the job, and they send to you the marks in time. So thank you so much, jury member. And Danilo, you are absolutely lucky that we are so cool. And I don't complain about you. I just wanted to say to the people who can sometimes complain about everything because they don't know that we really, on the CMA, do everything for the candidates. And doing everything, we will send your whole program. Danilo Jovanovic from Serbia playing all the things I said you before. Let's go. Third place. That was Jovanovic Danilo from Serbia. So I remind to all the candidates that after the 20th of December, all the marks of every single jury members will be published on the Trophée Mondiale page, Facebook page. And if they want, they can also contact the jury members, because most of them say yes, yes, of course, with pleasure, to have some comments about their performance. Why they are like that, or why they are third, three, fourth, whatever. Okay, so it's still interesting because when we have a result, in general, we would like to know. And I think it's quite nice from the jury member to accept that. So let's go to the second place, my friend.
Okay, we move to second place, but before we do, I omitted to congratulate Johan with his mark of 23.29, so quite a sizable jump up from fourth place, 23.01 up to 23.29. But then up we go to 23.35 to reach second place and our second prize winner. And of course, this gives us the result, doesn't it? So a little bit more suspense for the two candidates who are waiting. Our second prize winner came from Poland. So congratulations to Nikodem Zobek.
Nikodem Sobek, who will play Caribe from Michel Camilo, arranged by Nikodem Sobek, Opal Concerto from Richard Galliano, or Godfather, arranged by Aurélien Noël, and Tango pour Carla from Fernando Avila, arranged by Nikodem Sobek. Nikodem Sobek to the second place, and now we have the winner in front of us. The magic of the technique. So
Congratulations, of course, therefore, to our winner. Those marks go from 23.35 up to 23.42. So comfortable win here. And our winner of this junior variety category, prize money included of 500 euros. He's smiling in that respect as well. Comes from Russia. Heartiest congratulations, junior variety champion, for Igor Chapokalov.
hello, Igor.
Hello, Frederick. Hello, Raymond. It's so overwhelming to talk with you. I just didn't expect this. I am so happy.
Yeah, it's great, and you're happy. It's my happy, really, and that's why, we really insist on the fact that we keep the secret until the end, like the Christmas gift at midnight, because it's not the same value, of course. And just before the Facebook live show, you didn't know at all, and I just sent to you a message by email, and you on the top 3.
Yes.
Come and make the Zoom link, but you arrived too late, and we say, okay, let's see, let's try it, and it works. It works. So congratulations. Where do you come from? For Russia, but where?
I'm from Rostov-on-Don. It's from the south region of Russia. It's a beautiful city, beautiful people. I'm from Rostov-on-Don, and I study in Rostov-on-Don Conservatoire. My greetings to Ludmila Vasilievna Varavina, my professor and my teacher.
It's great. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Okay.
I study on first course of Russian of Rostov State Conservatoire.
Great. So what will you play for us on your video?
I play Andreas Thier, like La Tempête.
La Tempête.
And,
La Tempête.
Sweeting Wilds by Claude Thomas, and fantasy on the theme of a Russian song. Give Me an Accordion by Alexander Letunov, our Russian composer. My greetings to him.
Okay, it's very great. And I promise to you that I will send the video to Claude Thomas, because he will be very proud to have his composition.
Thank you very much. It's so overwhelming.
It's lovely moment, and really, you know what? It's for that kind of moment that I make this job, because it's fantastic emotion regarding these young people.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Raymond, you do that too, of course. So we will listen your full performance on this Junior Variety second round, and we will come back to you just after. Stay with us. Okay, just 1 second. Let's go on YouTube, and it's ready. Igor Shapovalov, from what we can say. Congratulations, it's genial. And you have such a feeling at this young age, such movement. It's so impressive. So, Igor Shapovalov, we will not forget your name. But what I forgot, because you said it too fast, is the name of your teacher. Can you repeat the name of your teacher, please?
My teacher is my professor Lyudmila Vasilievna Varavina. He just I know he watched this translation, and my my greetings to her.
Professor. That's nice combination, and I think you are very lucky to have such a lovely professor. And if I remember well, dear Raymond Baudel, we have no delegate in Rostov.
No,
No. So
no.
I
We
just
have
say
other
that-
parts of Russia, of course. But
Yes,
not-
yes, we are from Russia, but now the new politic at CMA is to have more delegates because
course.
we could speak later. But Raymond, if we have that teacher as delegate, you have to train a lot to say the name because I will not repeat myself.
I was going to ask you to repeat it tonight. So I thought, you could lead by example.
Of course. So, my friends, so Igor, congratulations again. It's tremendous. You have such a French feeling on the valse. I loved when you finished La Tempête d'André Astier in major chord. I never thought about it, but it's normally it's minor, but you decided to make it major. It's absolutely great idea. It really sounds perfect. And I hope I will see you next year in the new Trophée Mondiale online in September, and why not in Variete Senior, of course, and why not on Truskavet for the Trophée Mondiale Premium from 22 to 28th of November. So, before we leave, stay with us a little bit more, Igor. We will say the program of tomorrow because we'll have quite busy weekend. So tomorrow morning we will have as a guest Natalia Shah from Belarusia, very lovely accordionist, and as a category, Raymond.
We have an interesting category tomorrow morning for results. It's the International Composition category. So new compositions. There was a large number of compositions submitted this year, and I think we're in for a treat from the results. So something very much to be with us for tomorrow morning.
Okay, and tomorrow afternoon?
In the evening, we have our world music category. So again, another major Trophée Mondiale category, always one that is very spectacular. And I'm sure this year's is not going to let us down. We have a wonderful array of contestants. We'll just have to see who is the winner.
Exactly, and the guest of tomorrow night will be Yaroslav Oleksiy from Ukraine. This absolutely fantastic composer and a talented teacher too. Then on Sunday morning we will have...
Sunday morning, we move on to our next category of results, which is an IoT category. It is the 18 to 35s category.
Okay, and the guest will be Vladimir Runchak, another great composer from Ukraine. Yeah, but it's Ukraine.
We're into composing this weekend very much with our guests and, of course, the composition category. So it's all tied together.
And we will finish like a jubilee on the Sunday night with...
Sunday night is a special occasion, isn't it? It is the second round of the senior variety category. Obviously, the contestants have already qualified. We selected from the first round of an international jury of 22, 23 members, have selected the 7 that we are hearing their second round programs. And of course, we will have all 22 jury members as well, live, listening to the show as we listen to the video. So there's no advance warning here. There's no week to do their work. It's a live show, well, as live as we can get at this time with the pandemic, but of course, a wonderful evening in store on Sunday night.
Of course, and we will change a little bit the scenario of this Facebook Live show because we will not have some guests on the beginning, but we will need some guests at the end because just after, I remind to everybody that just after the last video of the competitor, because do you remember we listen live on Facebook, or they will have received the links of everything from YouTube directly if they prefer to look on YouTube on the same time. And you will calculate all the points, all the marks, to get the result just after the category. So that will be a little bit like a and we need time, so we say what we do we sponsor, but don't have enough place for everybody. What we do, we have a guest there, but which one? And finally we have a very good idea, which is to invite all the South America jury members, because we will have 3, which is from Chile, Ignacio Hernandez, from Argentina, Aldo Taborda, and from Douglas Borsati from Brazil. That's a nice program, my friend. So, Igor, thank you for your music again, and continue to practice like that. A big kiss to your teacher that I will not repeat the name because I don't want to break it, but congratulations, really. And just to finish, normally we finish with the candidate, but I decided now to all the time keep the candidate with us, because the face he has when he stays with us during the moment that we listen his music is something incredible, and it makes it a bit more best souvenir for him. So it's great. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And finally,
I think I will go on the trophy in the next year, and it's so. Yes, thank you a lot.
Okay, bravo.
It's what to talk with you. It was so.
The same for us, really, Igor, the same for us. So thank you again, congratulations again. Raymond and Anna, thank you for the work, tremendous work you do. People have no idea about what we have to do. It's fantastic, but we love that. And finally, we will finish with something else, because as you know, our first guest was Vladimir Blagojevic and his crazy piece that I was so frustrated to cut in a little part. Now, for the people who are interested, you stay. For the people who don't want, you can leave, of course. But we will listen to the integrality of this crazy piece from 2K pre-art soloist played by Vladimir Blagojevic and his group. So, bye-bye on the Zoom. Bye-bye, everybody. And we finish with this crazy thing. Congratulations, Igor. Bye. See you tomorrow.